Hey, it's Thursday. What does that mean? It's time for Last Queen Standing. This is cool. I look like Iron Man. That's awesome. Living up the namesake. By the way, when you hear it bleed through, I just have my phone on. I want to make sure the sound sounds good right away. Then I'll turn it down right away because it's about to happen right about. Hey, perfect. Awesome. All right. That's what I need to hear. That's your delay. About 20 seconds. So we are here. It's Thursday night. It is week number 6 of board number 2. Last week, we had Kristen from Dog Prairie, right? Yeah, Dog Prairie. Yes. She selected card number 2 and found the Jack of Hearts. Face card, but not quite a queen. So where are we at? Oh, let's mention our above and below winners last week. That was Megan at Tailgaters and Crystal at TR's Tavern. So this week, the first queen, if we find her, $3,750. Come on, kids. So here's the deal. Next week, Denny's going to be back here. I'm on a streak 3 queens in a row. Let's just find one tonight and take it away from him. He still hasn't found one. But we'll see. You get to have Denny next week because I'm going to be at a concert. Sorry, not sorry. All right. Our second queen is at $6,250. Third one at $8,750. And our last queen is up to $11,250. We got a long way to go till we start talking about that. We're worried about this, but that's even later tonight. This week, our above and below winners are going to win Titan coolers, perfect for the heat, because trust me, when I start looking like I'm dripping in here, it's steamy in here tonight. All right, and if you missed the announcement, once Jen brings up that prize wheel, we did something special. I hinted towards it. It's called the Golden Slot. Right up there, that little yellow line. That is worth $1,000. Whoever the first early bird is that lands on that will win that $1,000. That will come off of the wheel. And look, they tweak the coloring, like the 100s are black, the 50s are white, 75s are gray, 25s are red. Isn't that cool? Hey, we have fun. But guess what? Somebody could win $1,000 on there right off the bat. Who knows? All right, so let's jump in. Our first 5 early bird winners of the night. Our first, it'd be awfully freaking anticlimactic if the first one hit that, wouldn't it? We wanted to go a couple weeks, but let's see. I don't think that our winner, coming from Rachel's Sidebar right here in Bell Vegas, Caitlin Giacchino, I think that's right. If not, Once you are ready, let's give that wheel a spin for Caitlin. Round and round and round it goes. Denny's going to be on pins and needles just like everybody else, I think. Watch it for that to come up. For all those kids at the lake that are just tuning in for fun. $25 for you, Caitlin. Congratulations. For our next stop, we're going to pop out to the suburb of Jackson, Missouri in Fruitland at Armstrong Outdoors. And our winner there is David Haas. David Haas. I bet he's a funny guy. Haas. All right, spin that wheel for David, our second shot at that $1,000 spot. Let's see. I'm watching it. I got to be honest with you kids. I'm hoping for a lot of near misses because that'll make it really exciting. David just won $75. Congratulations to you, David. All right, our next stop, we are going to Fremont, Illinois, to Lucky Joe's, and that winner is Brandon Stasiak. Brandon Stasiak. All right, let's give that wheel a spin for Brandon. Wow, I can actually almost tell what's happening there. It's kind of cool because of the color differences. Wow. All right, $25 for you, Brandon. Congratulations. Our next stop, we are coming back here to Bell Vegas, right that way to Copperfire. And I think I just met her a couple weekends ago. Bonnie Horgan. Bonnie Horgan. All right, give that wheel a spin for Bonnie. Watching for that golden slot. Slot. An O. And Bonnie just won $100. Not $1,000, but $100. Can't beat that. That'll spin well. That'll buy you a few slushies up there, that's for sure. All right, our last stop at 6:15. We are going down to Columbia, Illinois, to Aces Wild. And that winner is Tammy York. When you're ready, give that wheel a spin for Tammy. 1 M and 1 I. I was just talking to somebody the other day about spellings of names. Never mind.
Macy.
Yes, it was a Macy talk. That's right. It's going to stick. $75 for you, Tammy. All right, you still got plenty of time. Get your friends out. Bring them out. Get checked in your local establishments. Grab a bite to eat. Grab something to drink. We'll be back here at 6:30 with our next 5 early bird winners and next 5 shots at that golden slot. We'll see you then. All right, we're back. It is 6:30. So you're in a location. You look over the TV and you see this. You've never done this before. You don't know what's going on. Or maybe you spent the weekend on Saturday like we did watching 10 and a half hours of live stream from Birmingham, England. And drank most of the time. Anyway, maybe you forgot how this works. What you do, you get your phone, you download the Last Queen Standing app, you find a participating location next to you, you show up, you check in, you pick your card after you create an account. Then we pull early birds. You grab something to eat, you grab something to drink, because you get to play this for free thanks to your local locations. Matter of fact, let's just give them a social right now. Thanks to all our locations. You went early. That's fine, whatever. You're on that side. Nobody sees you anyway. You can do whatever you want to.
Right.
Don't flip me off. No, just kidding. All right. Without further ado, let's jump into our 6:30 early bird winners. Sorry, I was thinking about England. I almost went British there. Sorry. All right. Our 6:30 early bird winners. Our first stop is going to be out in Old Monroe, Missouri at the Main Street Bar and Grill. And that winner is Brittany Plack. Brittany Plack. All right, let's spin that wheel for Brittany. Don't forget, we have that golden slot on there worth $1,000 for one winner. Ooh, snuck by, sped right past there. Looks like Brittany is going to win. Did it stick? It did. $50 for you, Brittany. Congratulations. Our next stop, I saw this dude's video pushing the Last Queen Standing. I was laughing my butt off. Poor decisions up in Alton, Illinois. And that winner is Krishanda Harden. Krishanda Harden. When you are ready, give that wheel a spin for Krishanda. Ooh, ooh. Looks like Krishanda just won $100. That should spin well up there in Alton. All right. Next stop, we're going to go a little further north up to Jacksonville, Illinois, to Diamond Jeans. And that winner is Bob Hayes. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Bob. Bob Hayes, spin that wheel. I just have fun with it. Why not? Let's just have a little bit of fun on a Thirsty Thursday. And looks like it eked over the line there, Bob. $25 for you. Our next stop, we're going to run down to Oakville, down to Socomo, South County, to Cloverleaf Sports Lounge. Our winner there is Jennifer Rich. I know I've said Jennifer's name before. When you are ready, give that wheel a spin for Jennifer. Where's it going to stop? We haven't got any close calls yet. I'm wanting a close call where I'm like jumping up and down here. It'll happen. $25 for you, Jennifer. Congratulations. All right, our last stop of the 6:30 time slot. We are going to Taylorville, Illinois, to the Farm Tavern, and that winner is Dawn Huff. Dawn Huff, spin that wheel for Dawn. Spin that wheel. Looks like going to be $25 for you, Dawn. Congratulations. All right, you still have time. Still have about 45 minutes to get your friends out, get checked in. What else are you going to do on a hot Thursday? Go on out, support your local establishments, get some drinks, get some eats. We will see you at 6:45. Welcome back. It is 6:45. It's warm down here. This boy needs a little drinky drink. I see I got my queen straight up here. All right, we are back. 6:45. We still have plenty of time to get your friends out. Remember that golden slot's still out there? We got a shot at that tonight later on. At 7:30, we're going to pull a finalist from every location. And everybody gets notified. Then we spin that big wheel. The location lands on, that's the finals we take to the big board. The above and below will also win a Titan cooler tonight, but that's still a ways off. It's an hour from now. Yeah, look at me time mathing. All right, let's jump into our 6:45 early birds. Our first stop, we're going down to Murfreesboro to Rosie's Video Gaming, and that winner is Tammy Randall. Tammy Randall. I almost felt like Todd there. I started clapping like, woo. All right, spin that wheel for Tammy. Let's see, what's it gonna be? Ooh, oh. Looks like it hung on $100 for you, Tammy. I think changing the colors helped it. You got that little weighted or something. I don't know. Hey, what do I know? All right, our next stop, we're gonna take a trip out to Archie, Missouri, out to the fishing dock.
Archie and Edith.
Huh?
We've had them before.
Who?
Archie and Edith.
Archie and Edith. Holy cow, how did I never catch on to that?
We did. Way
Holy cow, it's Edith Stradley. I never caught that. Look at you go. Archie, Missouri, and our winner's Edith. And half the room is, probably more than half, is like, what the heck are they even talking about? Those were the days. All right, let's get Edith up there. She's like, what are these idiots talking about? Oh, goodness gracious. That's funny. I can't believe. Nice work over there. I missed that. All right, spin that wheel for Edith. Let's see who we can get for her. Archie. Ooh, not quite hard enough. It was sneaking up. That's probably the closest we've got to that golden slot. Remember that little gold line? Edith just won $50. That gold line is worth $1,000 to the first early bird that hits that. I like that. It's so cool. All right. Our next stop, we're going to take a trip to Nason, Illinois, to Bubba's 2. And that winner is Kevin Witjes. Witjes. I'm going Witjes. Probably wrong, but that's all right. Spin the wheel for Kevin. Let's see. He just wants money. Little too hard for that spot, but it looks like it's going to be $25 for you, Kevin. Congratulations. All right. We got 2 more early bird winners here now. We're taking a trip to Highland, Illinois, to the Old Time Pub. And that winner is Lisa Harley. Lisa Harley. All right. When you are ready, spin that wheel for Lisa. We got to have just one that makes Denny nervous. Oh, I took a double take. All right, 25 for you, Lisa. All right. Our last stop right now, we are going to the Rusty Rail up in Lincoln, Illinois, and that winner is Tom Albert. Tom Albert. All right, give that wheel a spin for Tom. Ooh, that was a close one. We're talking. That was a little closer. All right, $50 for you, Tom. Congratulations. You are so far the closest to the golden slot, but the golden slot lives on. $1,000 whoever finds that. We're going to take another shot at that with 5 more early bird winners at 7 o'clock. You got till 7:15 to get checked in. Get on with it. Let's see you then. Let's. All right, we are back. It is 7 o'clock. That means you have 15 more minutes to get your friends out, get them checked in, get ready to go for that. That's a little later. Meantime, we have 5 more early bird winners, 5 more people chasing that golden slot to see if they could win $1,000. We shall see. Our first stop will be in Columbia, Illinois at the Columbia American Legion. And that winner is Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson. It shrinks. It's fine. It's fine. It's all okay at Auto Thingy now, which is cool. Always making improvements just for you guys. And we're going to send $50 to Anthony just for him. Congratulations, Anthony. All right, our next stop, we are heading to Breeze, Illinois. I wonder what the blood ski level is out there tonight. We are going to Dutchman's on Main. If that comes up misspelled, it's my fault. And that winner is Carl Niemeyer. Carl Niemeyer. All right, give that wheel a spin for Carl. Let's see if he can get that golden slot. Does not look like he's going to be getting that golden slot, but he is going to walk away with $75 for you, Carl. Congratulations. That'll buy a couple cases of ski. All right. Now then, our next stop, we are heading to Belle Vegas. I wonder how many shots they've taken tonight. I don't know what name they picked, but it's Danny's Irish Pub tonight. And that winner is Jennifer Purdue. Jennifer Purdue. All right. When you are ready, give that wheel a spin for Jennifer. And let's see. What's it going to be for her? Looks like $25 for you, Jennifer. Congratulations. All right. From Belle Vegas, we are heading out to Smith and out to the Tailgate Bar and Grill. And that winner out there is Alex Keyboard. Keyboard? Keyboard. Keyort. The B is silent. I don't know. I made that up. All right. Let's just spin that wheel for Alex. Let's see what Alex is going to win. Oh, we are sneaking up. Let's see, what's it going to be? Alex, you have just won 15 tacos from Tailgate Bar and Grill. 3 for 5 special. Remember that. We're talking in tacos at Tailgate. All right, our last stop. We are coming a little closer to us, right that way, to TR's place here in Belleville. That winner is Victoria Cripps. Victoria Cripps.
That's not 15 tacos.
How's it not 15 tacos? It's 3 for 5.
Oh, okay. You're right.
I rely on you for math, and that's what you're going to do. I did that all by myself, and you just assumed I was wrong. That's all right. Victoria just won $25 at TR's place. I don't know exactly what it'll buy. I'll probably buy a few wings or something there. All right. That is it for the 7 o'clock time slot. We're going to be back at 7:15. At that point, check-ins are going to be cut off. We got 5 more winners then, 5 more early birds at 7:30. Then we pick a finalist at every location. We come back at 7:45 with a big wheel, spin that, whatever location that ends up on, that's the finalist. We take the big board, and the ones above and below are going to walk away with Titan coolers tonight. We will see you at 7:15. All right, we are back. It is 7:15. So, we started this whole thing, this idea I had, this Kirk's Callouts thing, and it started out pretty good, but I didn't get any new stuff this week, so I'm just going to recycle an old one because I can. And I did. And plus, they didn't have the cool graphic we had last week. So I'm going to give another shout out to Copperfire with their award-winning chili at the Belleville Chili Cook-Off. So, hey, why not? We're going to throw that up there. Hey, let's see. Watch this. Bam! And bam! How about that? That's so cool. I love it. All right. So you're welcome, all my Copperfire buddies. We're just throwing you out there again. Why not? Listen, if you want your location name thrown up here during the 7 or 7:15 segment for Kirk's Callouts, all you do is send me in a little t-shirt, send me in a hat, a beanie. Don't mail tacos. Terry delivered those. They were great. Don't mail those. But all you gotta do is send them to right here at Trebos, 517 South Illinois Street. We'll put that up in the next segment so you can have that address. Send something in. You want to call out during the Last Queen Standing live stream? You'll get it. All right, let's jump in. We got 5 more early bird winners. This is going to make numbers 21 through 25. We're going to start out in Planet Granite at the Route 66 kickstand, and our winner there is Teresa Sparks. When you are ready, give that wheel a spin for Teresa. Let her take that shot at that golden slot. Oh, no. It was coming in there, but hey, that's still a $100 bill for you, Teresa. Congratulations. By the way, if you are an early bird winner, if you're not familiar with this, I'm pretty sure I've called Teresa's name before. You will get a gift card sent out to you tomorrow from Tremendous. You take that, you go cash that in, and one of the things you can cash that in on is a virtual Visa, I do believe, which would just give you cash. But you get to get this sent to you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I won't sing tomorrow. Okay, I lie. All right, our next stop, we are going to Fairview Heights, the Knights of Columbus up there. Our winner there is Nick Bagby. Nick Bagby. When you're ready, give that wheel a spin for Nick. Remember, if you can't tell what that is, that little golden line there, that's a $1,000 spot, a one-time only spot. Oh, baby. Oh, that's the closest one we've gotten there. I hope they got a little excited about it. That's the goal. My heart went whoop for a second there. Oh, yeah, somebody, I don't know when it's going to happen, but somebody's going to win that $1,000 spot. It's kind of like, remember the $1 million slot on the Wheel of Fortune? One person gets that. We're not going to make you solve the puzzle, though, to win it. All right, our next stop, we're heading to Bowling Green, Missouri, out to A Taste of Philly. And that winner is Debbie Miller. Debbie Miller. All right, when you are ready, spin that wheel for Debbie. Ooh, boy, that thing's got some heat tonight. $100 for you, Debbie. Congratulations. All right, our next stop, we're heading that way to Swansea, Illinois, to the 1428 Tap House. And that winner is Jen Kaczynski. Jen Kaczynski. When you are ready, spin that wheel for Jen. Here she goes, around and around. Wow. Is it going to stick? Woo, baby. Who's liking the fact that we're not taking those spots off the wheel anymore? Except for, not Denny, but that's all right. Except for that $1,000 slot. We are taking that one off when that one hits. All right. Our last early bird winner of the 7:15 time slot. We're going out to Trenton, out to 7 West, out to the home of our first final queen, last queen winner finder. But this is not her. This is Dawn Eisenhower. All right, when you are ready, give that wheel a spin for Dawn. See where that thing's going to end up this time. Not quite there, but hey, $25 for you, Dawn. All right, congratulations to those winners. We'll be back at 7:15 with our last 5 early bird winners of the night. Then we get even more exciting. We will see you then. All right, we are back. It is 7:30. You know what that means? Our last 5 early birds of the night. Then we're going to select the finalists at every location. Shortly, the message will come out to you. It will tell you who the finalist is at your location. Then what do? We all stare at them. and wait until 7:45. When we come back and we got that big wheel with all those location names on it, we spin that big wheel, whatever location it ends up on, that's who we take to the big board. And the above and below winners will also win a Titan cooler tonight. All right, let's jump. Oh, before I forget again, our top 5 check-ins of the night. I remember this. I was going to promise you I was going to do it, but I wasn't feeling all that confident. All right, our number 5 check-in is Southgate, right down by Scott Air Force Base. Coming in at number 4 tonight, probably because Causy's at the lake, is the Tailgate Bar and Grill in Smithton. Number 3, Silver Creek Sports and Social in Belleville. Number 2, in Belleville as well, Danny's Irish Pub. And coming in at number 1 tonight, they're playing some Extreme Bar Bingo and some Last Queen Standing with Edith out in Archie. It is Fishing Dock coming in at number 1 tonight. Congratulations to you guys. All right, let's jump into our last 5 early bird winners of the night. Our first stop, Centralia, Illinois at Little A's Sports Bar. And that winner is Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter, our first finalist of the 7:30 slot, chasing that golden slot. Round and round it goes. Little bit too tough for that $100 spot, but you won $25. Congratulations, Sabrina. Our next stop, let's head on up to Leroy, Illinois. Up to Tailgaters Pub. And that winner is Marlene Swanson. Marlene Swanson. All right, give that wheel a spin for Marlene. All right, looks like it is going to be... Oh, it eked over the line for you, Marlene. $25 for you. Congratulations. Our next stop, let's head on up to Cerro Gordo, Illinois, to the Depot Bar. And that winner is Jody Schenkel. Jody Schenkel. All right, when you're ready, spin that wheel for Jody. Round and around and around. Huh? I know. You got lots of stuff like that. It's funny. We got $75 for you, Jody. Congratulations. Spin that wheel up in Cerro Gordo. All right, our next stop, let's go to Amboy, Illinois, to the Depot Tap. And that winner is Nadine Virgo. Nadine Virgo. When you are ready, spin that wheel for Nadine. Ooh, hello. $100 coming up to you up there in Amboy, Nadine. And our final stop right here in O'Fallon, Illinois, right up the road at the Hut is Christy Schulte. Christy Schulte, our last early bird attempt at the $1,000 golden slot. All right, let's see if it survives to week number 2. I hope it does, because that would make Denny happy. He would get to play with it. All right, we got it. $25 for you, Christy. So remember, that golden slot right there, that will be back next week because nobody hit it tonight. We'll give Denny a shot at that. All right. Finalization is coming next. You guys will all figure out who that finalist is, your location. Then we'll be back with the big wheel at 7:45. We'll see you in a few. All right, it is 7:45. It is time for all the excitement. Before we do that, hey, like I mentioned earlier, if you guys want to be a part of Kirk's Callouts, you want your location to get featured at 7 or 7:15, take a picture of that. Remember, you can always go back in YouTube. You know how I always watch these to critique myself? I go to YouTube and I fast forward through all the breaks. It takes like half an hour. It's so much fun. Anyway, because I do critique myself constantly, which is funny. I critique Denny and Todd too, but that's a different story. So there you go. That's the address you need if you want to send something in to be featured on Kirk's Callouts. All right, now let's jump into it. We got a finalist at every location. We verified it about 10 minutes ago that they were still there, which is cool. Now what's going to happen is Jen's going to bring up that big wheel. It's going to have every location's name on it. We're going to spin that big wheel. I'm going to go take a lap around the building while that wheel spins.
Oh, I gotta leave that up.
Yeah, you got to leave that up for right now. Because we're going to announce the above and below winners first. So there's a lot going on. There might be some dead air. I hate dead air. I keep trying to talk from behind the microphone, but we got to get information down. Then what we're going to do is we're going to call that finalist, and hopefully they answer their phone. That's always important. But we will see. Anybody excited out there? Who wants to find that first queen tonight? Who wants that? Who wants it? All right. Jen, if you will, let's bring up that big wheel. You know what? Every day I'm shuffling. All right. When you are ready, give that wheel the old spin. Spin that wheel. Let's find that queen. Come on now. Here we go. Round, round, round it goes. It's still going. We've done rolled past a few locations with the amount of inertia in this wheel. The mileage that's going on it. Remember, our above and below winners. When this stops, the one above and the one below are going to win a Titan cooler tonight as well. All right, it's slowing down. Where is it going to stop? Oh, my favorite bar, respin, isn't on there. We missed it. Oh, it's on there. I mean, we missed it. We went past it. Oh, we're slowing down. Where is it going to stop? Where is it going to stop? I don't know. It's slowing. It's slowing. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Where is it going to stop at? I don't know. Maybe?
No,
Maybe?
still too
It's
fast.
a little fast. And it looks like we are going to Columbia, Illinois. Also looks like Rachel Sidebar and Stag Tap are going to be our above and below winners. Now just hang out. I'm going to write down a bunch of stuff here. So let's find out what is going on. So we got the barn. And above is Rachel Sidebar. We'll find out who that is. And below is the Stag Tap. All right.
Nothing.
Oh, you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to get
Mind my business. Mind my business. Stay in my lane. All right. Just a little bit of stuff here. All righty. Stick with us. Stick with us. All right. Write down some names. All right. Just a moment. Okay. I hate dead air. I swear I don't like dead air. I'm trying my best here. Hold on now. All right.
I'm turning the wheel.
You're turning the wheel off? Okay.
It's just going to shut the board.
That's all right.
So,
I'll be there in a second. All right. Confirm that I have that all correct. All right, kiddos. Yes.
In Columbia.
Columbia. Yes. Yep. And I get the right number? Look at that. No. Ha, just the wrong area code. All right. We good?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, kids. I'm back. All right. So let's jump into this here. our below and or above and below winners. Let's first off give a shout out. At Rachel's sidebar is Amanda Yarber. And at the Stag Tap up in Havana, Illinois is Rose Highslope. Highslope? Highslope. Anyway, you two have each won a Titan Cooler. That's going to get sent out to you. Actually, Rachel's, yours is probably going to come here and somebody's going to drop it off. But you'll be able to pick that up next week at Last Queen Standing. All right. Our finalist of the night is coming to us from the barn in Columbia. Now it's time to do some dialing. So if you're in Columbia with that oh yeah, we already know the name. It is Michelle Llewellyn. Michelle Llewellyn. We are giving Michelle a call right now, just because I think this is so much fun. And the best part is hello, is this Michelle? Hello. Is this Michelle?
This is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, it's Kirk from Last Queen Standing. How are you?
Great.
You're great. That's what I was hoping to hear. All right. So, you picked card number 16.
I did.
Any reason for that?
I was just trying to remember if there was a reason for that.
That's all right. I'm going to give you one. Because if you win that, you might get drunk as Hull tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
At the barn.
Huh? Do what?
Round of drinks at the barn.
A round of drinks at the barn. Okay, it's going to take me like 25 minutes to get there. So, all right. So here's the main question tonight. Pick card 16. There's like a 20-second delay between me doing it on here and by the time you see it. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to wait and see it on the video?
Do I want to wait to see it on the video, or do I want him to tell me? I want to wait.
All right. Okay, I'm going to set you down. You're close to the microphone, so don't say anything too terrible. All right, here we go. All right, we are getting ready to cut card number 16 right there for Michelle down at the barn in Columbia. Here we go. Somebody's excited over there, I can tell. Nice. All right.
It's been like 54 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been a lot of weeks. We already did the 54. We got one of them out of there already. Let's see here. Did I get that? Man, I did such a great cut last week. This one is terrible. All right. Everybody can see me making a mockery out of this, right?
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Okay. I'm coming up to the camera with it.
There you
It's
go.
always going backwards, right? All right. All right. It has been revealed, Michelle. And I'm going to wait for your reaction.
I want you to tell me.
Huh?
I have like 14 people looking at the camera.
That's perfect. Hey, you know what? It's a 4 of spades. You know what that means? No, you get $250. There you go. I wouldn't buy anybody else around, though. Heck with them. So we found a 4 of spades. So that means that you need to come. You won $250. So why not? That's pretty cool, right?
Nothing to cry about.
Nothing to cry about. That is for sure. All right, Michelle. Well, thanks for coming out and playing some Last Queens. There you go. Hey, so I made somebody's night for once. How about that? No, just kidding. All right. Well, you come back on next week and give it another shot, all right?
I will.
All right. Thanks, Michelle. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye now.
You too. Bye.
All right. So we're 6 weeks in. We pulled, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 weeks. We pulled the 4 of spades. That was a rough cut. I've never done that before or something. All right. So we found the 4 of spades. That means that is going up to $4,000 next week. That's going to be at $11,500. Danny will be back here with you next week. Throw him a bone. Somebody find a queen. He's really not very good at this, honestly. He's like found nothing. Todd found the first one. I found the other 3. I mean, somebody throw him a bone. Find a queen next week for him, okay? I'll be partying it up at a concert. No, I'm not going to be thinking about you guys, honestly. I'll think about you the following week. We'll be part of Kirk's callouts, get some stuff sent in. Other than that, on behalf of Jen, Tyler, Danny, Todd, all the staff here at Last Queen Standing, and most importantly, Spencer, who's going to be sending out all your money to you tomorrow. Thank you so very much. Get all your friends. Come out next week. Give Denny some support. Give him some chat messages. Give him some fun. Thank you so very much. Don't forget to settle your bar tabs. I'll see you in 2 weeks, but be back here next week for Last Queen Standing.